Hello, my name is Tara Orr, and I am the Digital Marketing Specialist for Missouri State Dining Services. We are so excited to welcome the new Bears here to Missouri State. There are a couple things that students need to know in terms of their meal plan. The first is how many meals per week they want in their dining center or the Bear Life plan. They can select unlimited, 19, 14, or 10 meals per week and can use this in any of our 3 dining centers. Blair Shannon Dining Center is where you guessed it. It's in the middle of Blair Shannon. Garst Dining Center is located in the middle of Hammonds and Hutchins and was fully renovated about 5 years ago. It's a little bit farther north on campus. On the extreme northwest side of campus is Kentwood. Kentwood Dining Center is on the bottom floor of Kentwood Hall. Kentwood Hall actually used to be the Kentwood Arms Hotel and is on the historical register. President Truman stayed there and so did a king, Elvis. So your students can use their dining plan in any of those dining centers. There is no restriction on hours, how many times they can come to the dining center, where they can go, and the menu is different in every dining center, so it's a really great option for students to get some variety between all 3. The second part of the meal plan for students is what we call dining dollars. Dining dollars work just like cash on a debit card, and the only difference with dining dollars is students get free bonus dollars. So they will pay the amount you see on the left, the amount in the center is what they get for free, and the amount on the right is what you have to spend. They can use these at any of our retail locations across campus, many of which you see on the screen here. And that money is good for the beginning of the fall semester all the way through the end of the summer semester. As commuter students, you have 3 options to select from. These options can be purchased right through Missouri State or on dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. These plans provide significant savings over door price, and if you buy your plan within the first 3 weeks of each semester, you can defer it to your student account. You will see the Grizzly plan, which includes a commuter parking pass. You cannot pass that up. You'll get 136 swipes in the dining hall of your choosing, $550 in dining dollars, and like I mentioned, a commuter parking pass. You can also see on the screen the 2 other plans, the Backpack plan and the Cub plan. Sustainability and student health is really important to us here at Missouri State, and it is equally important to dining services. There are a couple logos you see on the screen. The first logo I'll talk about is G8. Garst has a G8 line and it avoids the 8 most common allergens. So if your student has an allergy or special dietary need, maybe they need to be gluten-free, dairy-free, maybe they need to not eat eggs or nuts or anything like that, this line always avoids the 8 most common allergens. This line changes every day and the menu is different every day. We try to put a lot of variety in there. So for those of you, again, who have students with allergies or special dietary needs, we have them covered. Next, we'll talk about what is called Rooted. Rooted is located in Blair Shannon. The menu on Rooted is always vegan or vegetarian, so if your student happens to be vegan or vegetarian, this is an excellent option for them. Next, you'll see our report card with PETA. We are an A+ on the Dean's List in terms of vegan and vegetarian options on campus, and our rating is actually given to us by students who go on and vote. So that A+ is granted to us by students who eat in our dining centers. Next, you'll see the MyFitnessPal logo. You guys might be familiar with that. I'm sure you've heard of the Freshman 15. Well, here at Missouri State, it's more like the Mo State 28 because the food here is just that good. All of our recipes are in MyFitnessPal, so if your student wants to keep a fitness diary or if they're interested in something with nutritional content, MyFitnessPal is an excellent tool for them. Next, you'll see a small snip of our YouTube channel. We have an excellent set of chefs on campus that make some really great videos on things like how to eat paleo, whatever the latest diet may be, how to cook some things at home, and just some really healthy tips and tricks. In terms of sustainability, you will see a picture of one of our Zip Grow towers. We have a room full of hydroponic growing towers on campus. This is cool for a couple of reasons. First of all, it means we are providing 0-mile produce for students. Second of all, it's a really cool opportunity because we employ 2 student interns from the agricultural department. Vertical hydroponic growing is a really new and innovative part of the farming field, and if you have an ag student, this could be a really cool internship opportunity for them. We are working towards going strawless on campus. So stainless steel straws are available for purchase for any students, and when we do have straws, we try to have the paper ones, or we try to have those cups that have the sippy lid, so straws aren't necessary at all. In terms of paper products, all of our paper products on campus are either recyclable or compostable, and we try to buy local whenever possible. Just like the rest of the world, there's an app for everything, including dining. Our app is called Dine on Campus, and it's free to download, and you can download it, your student can download it, and it tells them what is being served on the menu in each dining center. It has nutritional information. There's contact information for all of our managers. They can go on and request what song they want to hear in the dining center. They can text us if there's something they need us to know. It's a really handy app, and I really recommend that you and your students download it. Again, it's free, so why not? How many of you absolutely love standing in lines? Well, just like you guys, our students don't want to stand in lines either, and we have a great app that makes it to where students don't have to stand in line for their food in the Plaster Student Union. That app is called Cargo. The app is free to download. There is a little bit of a fee every time you use it, but I think students will tell you overwhelmingly it is very worthwhile. You place your order on the phone, you walk over to the PSU, you get a little message when your order is ready, bypass the line, pick up your bag, and go. You don't even have to interact or anything like that. It's super convenient, easy way for students to get in and out quickly. How many of you really want your students to get a job when they come to college? Well, we absolutely love to employ students, so if your students are looking for a job, please send them our way. We are always hiring, and we love to give them practical job experiences. This is a great opportunity for them to make money. We have a great program called the MIT or Manager in Training program. We take recently graduated college students and we put them into our 6-month training program, and at the end of the 6-month training program, we'll place them into a salaried management position where they start out about $45,000 a year, which is pretty good for students straight out of college. So as your students are working through school, if they decide that they're going into restaurant, hospitality, tech, IT, HR, or services industry, have them give us a call. We are the 6th largest employer in the United States, so chances are when your students graduate from college, we can help them find a job. So some frequently asked questions about dining. What options do you have for students with allergies or special dietary needs? So we have that line in GARS called G8, but regardless to where your student is eating on campus, we want them to feel comfortable and feel that we can take care of them. So the best advice I can give you is before your student comes to campus, have them reach out to us. We'll set up a meeting for them in whichever dining center is closest to where they lived. That meeting will include the director of operations, the director of that dining center, and the chef in that dining center. They will sit down with your student. They will go over what kind of special dietary needs they have. They can go over menus with them. They will give them a tour of the facility, show them what options we have for students with special dietary needs, and if they need to, they will even create a customized menu for your student. The best way to get a hold of us is through our website, which is dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. What if my student doesn't have time to eat in the dining center or is off campus during meals? We know your students are very busy and they're going to come to campus, they're going to get involved, might be in band, they might have a job. Maybe they have a study session, don't have time to come to the dining center. Whatever the case may be, we want to make sure they can still take full advantage of their dining center plan. So if they give us a 24-hour advance notice, go to the cash register and pick up a sack lunch form and fill it out with whatever it is that they want in their sack lunch. We can do salads, sandwiches, wraps. There's a wide variety of things that can go in there. They can turn it in 24 hours in advance, and it can be a reoccurring thing where they need it picked up every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, or maybe just a one-time thing. But whenever it is that they said they want to come pick it up, they will swipe their card, grab their sack lunch, and go. So they can always use their meal plan, even if they aren't on campus. When do meal plans roll over each week? So for the unlimited 19, 14, and 10 meal plans, those are going to be good from Monday morning until Sunday evening. Anything that hasn't been used by Sunday evening will go away, and they will get a fresh new set of meals every Monday morning. What days and times are your facilities open? So we basically have something open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., just depending what location it is and what side of campus it's on. If you really want to know exactly when all of our locations are open, there's a great website that you might have heard of, and it's called dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. What all is located for dining on campus? Well, we have the 3 dining centers, we have 13 retail locations, and we have the Union Club, a whole wide variety of options, and we'll even have some great pop-up options. If you really want to get a great idea of where everything's located or see a map exactly where it all is, there's this awesome website called dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. Are the menus the same in every dining center? Not only are the menus different in every dining center, they're different every day, and they also change during every meal period. So on a given day, your student will have about 60 different entree options, which is probably just like at home. If you would like to see exactly what is available for dining on campus, there's this really great website called dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. How can I find out what's on the menu or what my student is experiencing with dining? Well, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but there's this really great website called dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. How can we submit feedback or get additional information? You guys can go ahead and say it with me. dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. As parents of students, we want to give you an opportunity to reconnect with your students whenever possible. So whenever you guys come to campus, if your student is on a meal plan, you guys eat for free with them in the dining centers. We want to give you an opportunity to reconnect and experience what they're experiencing with dining and share a meal with your students as they experience this great time in their life. Thank you all so much for listening. If you have any questions, please contact our office, and you can find our contact information, you guessed it, on dineoncampus.com/Missouri State. We are so excited to see your students in the fall.